Hey, hi, Leslie LaForest, Pilates instructor, personal trainer, fascia expert, I suppose self-proclaimed anyway. Fascia research is becoming more popular. There's a fascia research congress. They've met internationally. So I mean, we're all human beings, right? And we all have fascia, and it doesn't matter, you know, I don't care who you are, race, creed, color, whatever those, all the things are. If you're just a human body, you're just a human body. And so if you're an alien body, then I know that what I'm going to teach you isn't going to help. It might help, I don't know, but if you're a human body, then your fascia, it's the same. It's like a silvery, shimmery, semi-conductor of energy. Its form, it's like a liquid crystal. Talking about ribs, the ribs are open here. And this was funny, I didn't think of this when I was talking about it before. When I looked at myself, I was like, oh yeah, see, there's when you have like 4 boobs, you know, like you have this big wide open thing here and then here, and then our lats tend to be big. Oh, somebody better remind me to show you that transformation. When you get your lats in the right spot, how it narrows your whole side and everything sort of fits together better. Anyway, wide ribs, inhaling. Now, what if I inhaled and I pushed my stomach out, right? We hear about that. Push your belly out and then just relax. And just relax. Now, the ribs aren't even moving. I'm just sort of going up into my nostrils and just letting it go. Now with some control, like Joseph Pilates taught about having control, being aware of your movement, you expand the lungs and expand the ribs sideways. So you're not really affecting down in here, and you're kind of coming up into the chest cavity. And then narrow the ribs. Expand, inflate out. Now this is exercise. You know what I mean? This isn't like what I'm sitting around doing all day long. I'm at home and I'm just breathing like that. I mean, I do when I need to like check in, but for the most part, you know, when you're relaxed, you're going to be more in a midway point. You're not going to be big and broad and open and possibly injuring your low back, nor should you be like down like this and all tense. I mean, it should just be able to find its own balance. So we inhale, filling the ribs out. Now hold it there and just try to let your body sink in when you exhale. Kind of let this flesh sink into the rib cage, and then inhale and kind of widen it. Hold that breath. Inhale a little higher. Come up into your collarbones, and then exhale. Force the exhalation, and you'll feel how you're moving your connective tissue. You're moving that fascia around. So now it's in between the muscles, you know? It's like then you got to lengthen out your muscles and try to stretch them out and place them in a proper position so that now you're becoming more balanced in all of your horizontal lines. Like if you were on a wall, you'd be level, right? But not only level, but then from the left and right side coming down your center, that your plumb line is holding those horizontal positions level. So our breath becomes really important in the ribs. Inhaling them out. Now what if we held them there and we were just lying here and that was it? And I'm told to pull my belly in. And I go like this. Well, naturally now my throat just came up because it's got to compensate somewhere. So keeping that abdominal, this upper abdominal just gently pushed upward. I mean, that's how I feel like I'm doing it. I'm like pushing that part just up to keep it level with this side. Like underneath, I am creating a joist with my ribs coming down. They're connecting across here together, right? So it's supporting then this upper part of my torso. If I let my ribs wide and I let my belly sink in, you can see how it's just naturally going to start pulling me and pulling me. Then I'm gonna flatten my back more, but I keep doing it from here, and then see how I have to keep, what am I doing with my neck and shoulders? So then if I'm here and I'm trying to here, I'm all crunched up in my neck here. Nothing fits, but if I just kind of push this out, like we're always told, suck in your belly, suck in your belly, suck in your belly. Well, what if I pushed it out? You know, like just let me push it out. Now I'm more three-dimensional. Remember I said no flat Stanleys. If I'm here, I become wide and thin. Well, like, what am I trying to slide through? You know, like I'm sliding behind, I'm up against a wall. I don't want to feel like I'm up against a wall. I want to be this way, right? I want to be cylindrical. So, okay, if I'm open and I want to roll over, I'm already feeling how my head is pulling, and I'm feeling it in my back because my ribs are open. But if I close my ribs, I've got more length. Remember the abs here? I'm going to inhale, exhale, and because I've kept my ribs connected to my ribs to my hips on my back, I've now supported this lumbar spine with that natural girdle-like effect. Remember the seatbelt. So it takes the ribs to the hips. That's your abdominals. Like, do you really realize, hello, I know that I got my thing set up a little bit weird today, but where your abdominals really are, everybody thinks it's this right here, like, oh, my abs are here. Okay, they are there, but you also have 3 other layers of actual abdominal muscle. And they begin, like the origin of it, like how it was seamed out of our bodies, how it came out. It comes out of connective tissue, fascia, shoots it out like string, like little, you know, I always think spray foam or what's that funny string, I want to say string cheese, but it's not. It's that stringy stuff. Anyway, it comes around to the front. This is muscle. You got muscle here. Fascia, muscle, fascia. Muscle on top of that, and then fascia, fascia, fascia. Muscle here. Internal, external obliques up on the sides here. Fascia down the front. See what I'm saying? You guys look up connective tissue, fascia, start getting informed. Because when you start aching and paining as you get older, and your doctor is going to say to you, oh, well, it's because of your age. I want you to be like, no, you shouldn't even have to. Personally, you shouldn't have to. You get on your foam roller, you get your arms and your legs moving, right? Get into a good Pilates program. I don't mean to take on Joel Osteen because I love, I mean, I can say love. He's a brother. He's brethren, right? The Bible, it is, I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. I think of that with the Grey's Anatomy book because I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have, and I can do the things it says I can do. But if I'm not anatomically correct in my posture, then it's not going to do what it's capable of doing. And I'm just doing it a disservice then, right? So we want to be able to move our body comfortably and breathe correctly. In order to recruit the muscles and control the fascia. Okay, I think I'm done for now. Thank you. And have a good day. And tune in again. There's so many things that I'll be talking about because for over, almost 20 years now, I've been just preaching about this, and now I'm ready, preaching to my clients, preaching to my friends, and yeah, it's really important. And I know there's fascia congresses, there's people that are out there. It's research. The Washington Post now is talking about fascia, and it's great that they're becoming aware of it. And I've been talking it for years. Okay, so I'm not new to it, and I I understand how to manipulate the fascia and retrain your body to be able to do just everything it's supposed to do, regardless of your age. That's how you get youthful aging. It's like staying flexible. Joseph Pilates said, if you have a flexible spine at 30, no, he didn't say that. He said, if you have a flexible spine at 60, you are young. If you have an inflexible spine at 30, you're already old. So I had an inflexible spine at 30, and myself and so many of my colleagues and my friends are turning 50 this year, and I'm turning 50. I probably just said I'm turning 30. I'm turning 30 this year because I kind of feel like I'm turning 30 this year because I still feel so young and like unaware and unknowing of things, but yet I know I'm wiser and I know what I know about this. And I've seen transformations with people's bodies. I've experienced miracles firsthand. I've had miracles myself, and I guess we're going to start just sharing it. I'm going to start sharing it to the world. I want everyone in every country and every part of this planet to feel the love of God, to feel the love of that presence living inside of you and allowing it to guide you and allowing all of the adhesions in your body to just be released, whether they're emotional, physical, spiritual, mental, ethereal, it doesn't matter. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for seeing me. Bye.